And today we're here to share with you 5 keys to wellness that's going to help change your life as a salon professional.
All right. Our promise. We are going to show you how to make the ultimate shift from struggling to charge more, feeling burnt out, and frankly confused about what's to do next, to making more money than you've ever made, feeling powerful, and knowing exactly what you want to do next.
Doesn't that sound exciting? If you stay till the end and decide to go on this journey with us, we're going to give you the opportunity to get your hands on a very special bonus that we've added just for you. We'll give it to you at the end of this masterclass. So stay tuned till the end. We just want to let you guys know to give yourself the space and the opportunity to turn off your cell phones, shut down all your other programs, close your doors, put on some headphones, and dive in with us as we're going to give you a lot of juicy information.
Is this for you? You might be asking. You are in the right place if you are tired of living your life on autopilot.
You're motivated to build the right book of clients who will happily pay premium prices.
And you desperately are craving more balance in your life.
Why are we teaching you this? Well, back in 2017, we were in the same spot as you, working way too much, charging way too little, and not having the confidence to know what to do next.
We were really stuck.
Yeah.
We were definitely stuck. So this was us
in 2017, post-renovation, as we celebrated what we had just done.
We had been working a lot of hours, working in the salon and then doing the renovation, and we were just burnt out. We needed to find some different tools to kind of motivate us and to elevate us in our career.
So this is us now. We feel happy and balanced. We are charging more for the services that we provide for our clients. We have more balance in our lives. As you can see, we are Thelma and Louise on our weekends. We're so happy that summer's coming so that we can get back to this jeeping around. And now we are embarking on an adventure to teach and share all of our successes and information with our fellow hairstylist friends and business owners.
Yeah, we've just had so much success in the last year, not only with ourselves, but with our employees as well. Really sharing all of these amazing tools that we've learned over the last couple of years, and watching ourselves grow, but also watching our employees grow has been amazing. So our new thing is our mission is that we want to share it with all of you guys.
Imagine, what if you could love your job again?
What would that mean to you?
What would it feel like to have the confidence to increase your prices regularly without feeling like, oh, guilty about it?
What do you think that this would do for your quality of life if you were able to charge more or to work less?
And have more balance.
Yeah. I think the most important takeaway is the secret that we kind of have created is, if you really want to elevate your career, you really need to elevate yourself. And the secret to elevating yourself is to mastering your mind and your body.
Mastering your mind and your body requires mastering 5 key behaviors. Meditation. What is meditation? That's a question that we should all ask ourselves. Meditation is taking a moment of stillness so that your body and your breath and your mind can arrive in the same place. Why is meditation so important? Meditation is important because it gives us the space to decide the thoughts that we're going to think and the person that we want to be in that meditation. How do I meditate? This is a very important thing to ask yourself. It's not that hard. There's a lot of tools out there that will help you. You just have to take action and decide that you're going to meditate, and the how will come. Whether it's with an app or a guided meditation, there is a type of meditation for everybody that works. So there's a lot of hows that we'll be sharing with you.
Our second key is intention setting. So intention setting is really about living your life with a purpose. It's about knowing what you want out of life and just being aware of kind of setting yourself up for success. Why we should set intentions is really, about completing goals and achieving the dreams that you really want to achieve. It's so important to really start your day out with all the different intentions. So how you can do that is by really focusing and creating almost like a roadmap of your goals, your aspirations, and breaking it down into monthly, daily, yearly.
There's lots of little
Lots
tools.
of different tools.
Our next behavior is mindfulness.
So mindfulness is really a practice of being aware of ourselves and how we are towards ourselves, but also how we communicate with others. Why should we practice mindfulness? I think that, in order to really have that self-love, we need to have compassion for ourselves and have those little mindfulness breaks of what we want to do with our lives, and also how we communicate with others. How you can practice mindfulness is there's so many different alleys in mindfulness. One of them is how we treat ourselves. Another is how we treat others. So really diving deep into finding the different tools that work for you.
Nutrition. This is so important. When you think about how important nutrition is in our day-to-day lives and how that can affect so many things that we do. What is it really? What is nutrition? It's food. It's fuel. It's what we put into our bodies. So really thinking about what it is that we're putting into our bodies is really, really important nowadays, because there's so much crap out there. So the what is very important. Think about what it is that you're eating, consuming. One of them should be water. Why? Why is it so important to eat well, to drink lots of water, to look after yourself? You only have one body, really, and what you feed your body will feed your brain. That's my why. How? There are many ways that we can answer this question, but we're going to keep it simple. And how to incorporate nutrition is by incorporating whole foods, keeping the processed out, limiting your caffeine, drink lots of water. Those are my key points. Everything else is open to flexibility with your lifestyle, but the how is really important on those key points.
The fifth and last one is movement. Movement can be anywhere from stretching in the morning or at night to taking gym classes or yoga classes, but it can be as simple as going for walks or riding your bike.
Why this is so important is that we stay kind of like static in the same position all the time as hairstylists. So, you know, we're doing repetitive movements, but we don't do anything in the opposite so that we can help balance our bodies. So it's really important to incorporate this because it's good for our overall health and longevity in this career.
Mm-hmm. And it also really like pumps up your endorphins, pumps up your serotonin. So it really, really helps you live a happier life as well.
Absolutely. And like just moving differently than blow dries and foils would be really nice.
Yeah, compromising positions.
How? So I love to do hiking and yoga.
Mm-hmm.
How? You just go. Do it. You got to make a conscious like choice and take action on how you're going to incorporate that into your daily life.
Yeah, or even just stretching before and after work can really, really help. Chronic pain is something that we all struggle with once you get into a few years of this career. So really taking those moments to just stretch or making sure that you're active.
Yeah, and just ask yourself, like, how can I incorporate more movement into my day-to-day?
Yeah, get off the couch, get off less Netflix, more movement.
So, would you like us to help you change your life as a salon professional in 2019 by mastering your mind and your body in all these ways?
We have lots of juicy tips for you.
Why are you here right now?
You are sick and tired of feeling stressed out, like most of us.
You're ready to take control of what you're worth and charge more money as soon as possible. Right?
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. You are desperately wanting to feel excited and full of energy again. Like I think this career can really take a toll on you sometimes. So it's been the most amazing thing to love coming to work and be excited and have the energy that I need to fulfill those feelings. Yeah.
The energy that you put back, you get right back. So it's this constant exchange. So just feeling that excitedness will bring you more excitement, will bring you more of the wealth and feeling less stressed.
Mm-hmm.
Really, really powerful.
So right now you kind of have two options.
One, you can change nothing, and a year from today, you're still feeling stuck, stressed out, overworked, and like really underpaid.
Or you can commit to us 100% today by taking control of your life and your career by following our proven roadmaps.
If you're ready to elevate your career by elevating yourself, we'd love to invite you to join us at the Elevated Stylist Retreat at the end of this upcoming September.
The Elevated Stylist Retreat is Canada's first ever wellness retreat designed specifically for our industry.
What you'll experience at the Elevated Stylist Retreat. Let us tell you. So we are going to be sharing with you guys really engaging classes. Mindfulness for all levels, whether you are practicing mindfulness, we have advanced mindfulness classes, or whether you're completely new to this and are excited to learn more. It's an opportunity for everybody to dive in.
Mm-hmm. Same with meditation. It's going to be for all levels.
Yeah, whether you're already practicing or you are ready to embark on the adventure of meditation, we welcome you. Yoga. Now, you don't have to be a super yogi or a yogi at all. Mm-hmm. So this is just an opportunity for you to feel a movement in your body so that you can feel what it feels like to release and feel energized.
Yeah, get those stretches in.
Yeah.
And then we also have some amazing like keynote speakers that are going to come, which we're super excited about.
Yeah.
We have one that she is a happiness coach. So it's really on how to really amp your life up and feel more happy every day.
We have a mindset keynote speaker that will help you unlock certain things in your mind so that you can develop the right mindset for success.
We also have a high performance coach that we actually have been working with over the last year, and he has really changed our lives. So we're excited for you guys to get to meet him as well.
Mindfulness, more mindfulness now. There's going to be some keynote speakers on expressing and sharing with you guys more mindfulness tools and tips throughout the weekend.
Plus, so it's going to be all your accommodations. It's going to be all of your travel to and from Toronto. And then also all of your meals, snacks, beverages, everything is all included. So with all this, it is all valued at $3,500.
But we have more. We have a bonus for you because we want you guys to really get more out of this weekend. That's just beyond feeling great and feeling elevated. We have another little bonus for you guys. World-class workshops. This is going to be like a choose your own adventure on whether you want to master your social media. Social media is so important in our industry because we're living in a visual world and clients are constantly looking for hairstylists. And if we don't have a social media that represents us authentically and the work that we do, we're never going to have the right clients in our chair to be able to have the budding career that we desire. So this is going to be a really exciting workshop.
Mm-hmm. An introduction to essential oils. Essential oils have so many healing properties. So it's going to be a really cool class to really get in there and see what the different oils do for different elements. So.
Money-making consultations. This is one of our favorites.
Yeah.
Because Jody and I have spent quite a bit of time over the last little while on perfecting these consultations because it's really important to begin your service like that. So we are going to share with you guys the success that we've had on these money-making consultations. So that's going to be really exciting. Now, all of these little workshops are valued at $11.45. But wait. We have the engaging classes. We have all the mindfulness, the meditation, the yoga. You're going to experience keynote speakers on mindset, high performance, happiness. All of your food, your travel, and all your expenses will be paid while you're there in the weekend.
And the accommodations are amazing.
They really are.
I don't know if you guys have ever been to Muskoka's, but it is a stunning property. So,
and you get the workshops.
And the workshops.
But wait,
we have more.
We have more because we love you guys and we want you to feel elevated. We have another bonus. Ready?
Yes.
Adventure!
The weekend's gonna have a lot of fun things as well at the camp.
Have you guys ever done archery? It's really fun.
We also have some amazing hiking trails that we're able to take advantage of.
And rock climbing. So we can really experience the different types of movement that we were talking about. So it's not just like yoga, gym, exercise. It's about really getting out there and connecting with different movements and
pushing
boundaries. So, and getting into your own comfort zone so that you can grow and experience. It's really fun. That's valued at $295. Do a little recap. We got the engaging classes, all of the keynote speakers, all expenses paid for your accommodation, travel, meals, snacks, beverages, the workshops.
Plus all the adventure stuff, rock climbing, the archery, hiking. But
that's not it, is it?
Yes.
What are we, guys? We're hairstylists.
We need more.
We need more. So we saved the best for last because it's just this is the most exciting. Intimate look and learn classes from the industry's leaders. Now, Jody and I dug really deep to find these special people that are going to share with us their knowledge, and they are becoming great friends of ours because they They practice a lot of the things that we're sharing at the retreat. And we want to give you guys more than just wellness. We want to help you guys in other ways to elevate your career. So, this is so exciting. We have Brian Hickman, who is from Local Honey. He is an amazing hair cutter. He works on how to customize your haircuts to your guests, which is so important because you really want to set yourself apart from other hairstylists. So he is, I'm so excited
He's
to have
one
him.
to watch for
One
sure.
to watch.
Yeah. Then we have Exo Farhana, who is one of our Canada's based leading industry leaders for doing balayage. So I'm super excited to learn from her. I'm obsessed with taking balayage classes, so I'm pretty excited for her class.
And then, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay.
This is my favorite.
Pretty Little Ombre.
Yeah. So I actually took a class with her. I flew to Connecticut this past fall and took her 2-day class, and it was amazing. And everything that Jamie practices is really what we are teaching at the retreat. All of these people really were really aligned with our values and our principles to, growing as an individual and as a professional.
But there's more. We are still working on onboarding one more fabulous educator who we're waiting for to confirm. So you guys got to stay tuned for that reveal.
Yes.
We really wanted to keep it quality over quantity.
Yeah.
So that you guys can have an intimate look and learn. You guys can ask questions, get in there, really experience the presence of the educators because they're amazing. They have a lot to share. And it's nothing worse than not being able to really absorb it and connect with them, because that's what you're going to remember when you're practicing the things that they teach you. So that alone is valued at $3,300 if you were to fly over to Connecticut or Nashville or fly over to Calgary to take one of their classes. And actually, these three people haven't taught in Toronto. I mean, I know that Pretty Little Ombre and Brian have never been to Canada.
Yeah, this will be their first
time.
Yeah.
Exo Farhana, she hasn't been to Toronto before. So you guys would definitely have to go to these people and invest in taking their classes.
Yeah.
So we've done all the work for you. We've brought them here.
Yeah. We really wanted for you guys to get the most value out of this weekend. So it's not only personal development, but it's a lot of professional development as well. So we're excited to share that with you guys.
So the engaging classes, the keynote speakers, all of your accommodations, amazing workshops on personal and professional development.
All the adventure bonuses, the hiking, the rock climbing, the archery. And then we also have our amazing platform artists that are going to be teaching us amazing looking arts.
So all of that's valued at $8,240. Now, we know that's a lot. So we thought, what if, even at $5,400, like it's a great deal for you guys. Like
it's a weekend away.
It's a weekend away.
Yeah.
You get to learn, you get to connect, you get to feel elevated, rejuvenated. It's the end of summer, beginning of fall, you really need that little pick-me-up. So $5,400 is a really great, it's a great deal.
Yeah.
But
we get it.
We get it.
We get that it's, we wanted to give you the most value. So today we have cut it in half. So the tickets for the retreat are $2,700. And that really gets you everything that we've just listed.
It's a great value for you to invest in your career, in your health, your wellness, and really take yourself to the next level. So
invest in yourself.
Invest in yourself. So we still have that little special gift. If you wait till the end, we will give it to you, we promise. We've come up with a workbook that you guys will be able to dive deep. All of that still for $2,700. So if you're ready to embark on this adventure with us, you can go straight to this link, www.elevatedstylist.eventbrite.com, and snag your ticket today. We don't have a lot of spots because we really wanted to make sure that you guys got the full value and that it was intimate and that you got all the attention you needed and still had the space to have free time to absorb and do that. So there's not a lot of spots available, guys. So we just want to make sure that you guys are the first ones to get it. This is what it looks like. If you just go to the link, you'll get this little pop-up. You click on it. It'll take you to this. Then you gotta click on the tickets. You choose the elevated stylist, 1, 2, 3. If you wanna bring your whole salon, if you wanna bring your bestie that's a hairstylist bestie, you guys can come together and get elevated. You guys choose. Then you press checkout, and boom, you're ready to elevate, ready to rise.
So again, it's www.elevatedstylist.eventbrite.com. Get your tickets today. You might be asking yourself, can I afford this? Is it worth it? Is there value? Honestly, it's amazing. And if you take classes regularly, they definitely would.
Yeah.
Like, you would get more value out of something like this.
Absolutely. I mean, this is an investment in yourself, really. Some top level CEOs are constantly investing their money on reinvesting their money on themselves. You know, the best investment is the one in yourself. Just remember that. Is this for someone like me? I mean, if you're still here, then yes, for sure it is. It's a no-brainer. But if you're still feeling a little doubty and you're still here, ask yourself, like, am I ready to rise to the next level?
Yeah. Am I making the most out of every day?
Yeah.
And am I getting what I really want out of my career? Can I do this? Of course you can do this.
Of course you can. We believe in you.
This is a fun weekend away. This is a weekend where it's meant to connect with all of our other, coworkers and many people from the different industry
in the hairstylist industries. It's nice to connect. We're always connecting through social media, and we might see somebody's work on print, but we it's like it'd be nice to feel them in person. So can I do this? Of course. We just need to trust in ourselves. Everything that you need is inside yourself, and we can do it. So can you.
Yeah, definitely.
So once again, elevatedstylist.eventbrite.com. Get your tickets today. Remember, we only have a limited amount of spots available because we wanted to make it super special for every attendee. So now we're going to open up the lines for a Q&A. So whatever you have in your mind that you feel unsure about or you want to ask and get some clarification, we are all ears and mouths. Q&A, are we live? Yeah. All right. This is what they see. Okay, let's go back to this. Stop sharing. All right, we're back, guys. So it was really nice to share this last 29 minutes with you.
Yes, thank you for joining us, Carolyn.
Carolyn and John. If you have any questions, we'd love to answer them.
What else might somebody be wondering?
What else might they be wondering? Why? You may be wondering why I should do this.
Yeah.
That's a really, it's a question I ask myself all the time. Why? Why am I doing this? Why am I here? Why do I love doing hair? Why do I sacrifice so much of this for hair? It's because we are creative people that constantly need inspiration. And sometimes just going to a hair conference or a hair show, it's not the same. Sometimes being in a class setting, being in a salon, you may not feel inspired. So we want to take you out of those elements, throw you in nature, connect with other people so that you can exchange and learn from each other. And also it's about building community. Like we were saying before, it's about building this connection with people and exchanging ideas and thoughts, because that's how we all evolve and grow, is by exchange. So
absolutely.
that's why you should go, and that's why it's important.
Yeah.
if you're
And
asking.
I always think like it's so cool when I take these like classes and you go and you ask like, oh, how do you do that? You can't just go into somebody's salon and say, how are you doing that? They're gonna be like, get out of here, So it's really nice to go to a class where it's open. It's an open forum that you can be like, where do you struggle, or like, you know what I mean? Like, you can ask them, like, how do you do this? How did you get from here to here? They'll be open with it.
And it's really about like, you can ask anything, like how did you get to be able to charge this much for your services? How can I do this? How can you teach me how to become that like master stylist, that master colorist that I've been like just craving to become, but I just don't know how.
Right.
This is a weekend for you to ask those questions.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. And I think a lot of us lack direction. Like, I know for myself, like that was my biggest thing, is that like I had been in this career for like 9 years, 10 years, and I lacked direction. I was coming to work, I was doing my clients, and you always are like, oh, I want to be this type of stylist, but the years pass and like that just never happens. And so having these tools have really let me focus on what I really want, and really breaking it down into kind of like reverse engineering all of my dreams and breaking it down so that I do, set achievable goals and I have timelines for them and stuff like that. So I think that a lot of us lack direction, and being able to be like immersed with all these different tools and learn about them has elevated my career. So that's kind of like what we want to teach you guys, what we want to share with you guys.
And being surrounded by those that live and breathe the things that you want to learn. So it's like, it just pours onto you. So it's another really, really special thing about a weekend like this is immersing yourself and being surrounded by like-minded individuals. And like wellness is so important for our industry. We're always giving. We're always giving. You give up your lunch to take another client. You give up your bathroom break because you're a little bit behind on your highlights. You are shampooing day in, day out. Hunching over. You constantly want to get better and busier and make more money at the sacrifice of yourself.
Yes.
So really stepping back, this is going to be a weekend for you to step back and evaluate and reevaluate what it is that I want. What am I going to do? And what kind of career do I want to have so that I can feel recharged? I can feel empowered. I can feel confident. I can feel inspired. Have the right tools and the right skills. I mean, I've been cutting for, I don't even know how many years now, 15 years. And I only became an amazing hair cutter in my eyes, I would say 3 years ago, because up until then, I was just figuring it out and I was practicing and like trial and error until I took some really amazing classes that focused on mastery. And I began to meditate and I began to really focus on the type of hair cutter I wanted to be and what I wanted to make my guests feel like and the value that I was giving them. Not only are we like talking to them and listening to them, and some days are great and some days are a little bit different, but we give so much of our time for other people. And that's just something that we think that it's okay or it's a part of it. It's like, yeah, it is, but like we also have to be compensated in one way or another, because I'm sure you don't give your time like that to just everybody. Right? So it's like really understanding your value and your worth. And that's just not to be cocky. It's just being like really like real and true with yourself and being like, what am I worth to these people? And what am I giving them that I feel like I'm valuable to them?
Yeah, and I think that if you're run down and you're stressed out and you're not eating properly, you cannot give them your 100%. You're literally just going through the movements, doing half-ass consultations, really not sitting there asking them like, what can we do differently? I just feel like we give so much to our clients and to our staff and to our colleagues, but what are we doing for ourselves? So this is really where we've seen the hole in the industry, and this is really why we want to share with you guys these 5 key elements, because it really is life-changing. And it's not, I don't want you guys to feel like it's something that I have to take all this time to do. It literally takes like 20 minutes here, 5 minutes there. They're very little increments of time, but it's
Subtle
like
changes,
life
subtle
changing,
changes,
life
yeah.
changing. So it's not nothing to be overwhelmed about, but bringing these little routines and rituals into your day have made my sales go up, made my clients go up. I have the clients that I actually want in my chair now, who are paying what I want them to pay and what I feel value for my work. So it's really about just shifting your mentality a little bit and being open to having these different tools in your life. So yeah, we invite you to really kind of come on this journey with us.
It's gonna be a really fun weekend, and like you get to do some archery.
Yeah. And be in nature.
Be in
you know,
nature.
like a lot of us like live, eat, breathe in the city. So
We live in a concrete jungle, so we're gonna take you to a real, like,
beautiful atmosphere.
jungle.
Beautiful.
Where do they go again?
We're gonna go to Muskoka. If you guys haven't,
to buy tickets.
you have to go to www.elevatedstylist.eventbrite.com. That's where you can buy your ticket. And remember, guys, we have very limited spots available. This is a retreat. This is a weekend of wellness incorporated with fun. So it's not a big party. It's about for you to really dive deep and relax, and just like focus on mastery. We're at that stage where we need to be.
Yeah. Ask yourself,
Ask
like,
yourself.
where do you want to be next year? Because you can either be stuck doing the same thing like we were saying before, or you could be a whole other hairstylist next year,
Yeah.
which is exciting.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like, I would have never thought that I would be charging what I charge these days if I didn't have the confidence to do it before. I'd be like, oh, like, I don't know, can they afford it? But it's like, it's not up to me to decide.
Mhm.
It's up to me to decide how much I know that I'm worth and the value that I'm giving. So it's like, having that confidence alone
Mhm.
has just like, it's elevated both of our careers.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. And investing in the classes, like, we can go to hair school, but learning from other people it's crazy. It's mind blowing, and adding different tools in your tool belt will only make you more sought after. So taking these classes, and this is where the social media comes in. Your clients see that you're at these classes and that you are reinvesting in yourself and in your craft. They will pay more.
absolutely.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Because you're just going to show up as a different person. You're going to think like, who do I need to be to show up in order to achieve this?
Yeah.
And this is how you're going to show up, and they're going to know that. It's different if like you didn't, then they wouldn't.
You have nothing new to
You have
bring
nothing
to
to
the
bring
table.
to the table. You
Yeah.
have to have a new tool so that you can build something new. You can't build this new things with the same tools.
Right. Yeah, and like I can have anybody sit in my chair and I'll know which technique to use because I've taken all these classes, like I'm never stuck. I'm never like, oh God, what do I do right now?
That's how I feel about color. Like, oh my God, what do I do right now? But with hair cutting, I got it.
Yeah. So it's just like we invite you to reinvest in yourself in your craft. No?
www.elevatedstylist.eventbrite.com. I had to think about it. But that's it. Okay. Well, we're gonna say bye.
Thank you so much
Thanks
for joining
so much
us.
for joining us, and we can't wait to elevate with you.
And we will see you in the Muskokas.
Yes, but in the meantime, do follow us on social media at elevated_stylist on Instagram, because we're going to be sharing with you a lot more stuff that's coming up as we continue to reveal more secrets. Can't give you guys all the things at once. So thank you.
Thank
Signing
you.
off. Bye.
Have a great Sunday.